Hello there everyone, welcome to my channel. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I only use a couple of decks in my readings. Well, that's because I only have a couple of decks. So I'm looking to expand my collection. If you guys have any recommendations on what decks, what Oracle decks or Tarot decks you guys want me to get, then please leave them in the comment section. I will definitely check them out. Now, let's get on to the reading. What we're seeing today is, what do strangers in specific find attractive about you? What appeals to them about you? Okay, what draws them to you? That's what we're gonna see. So there are gonna be three piles, and pick the one you resonate with the most, and I will see you at your reading. All right, pile number one. If you guys have chosen the first image, then this is your reading. Welcome. And we're gonna dive straight into it. So let's start off at the bottom of your spread with the pocket animal spirit deck here. You guys have the dragon and the peacock. So let's start off with the dragon. The dragon says, seeing one's most true self and balancing the ego. Okay, and I find this quite synchronistic because the peacock says confident and kind. Okay, it says inner beauty, compassion, and assimilator of anything. It's quite synchronistic. Okay, the dragon card is associated with the solar plexus chakra. So the qualities that are usually associated with the solar plexus chakra are confident and kind. So here you could be a Leo as well, because I am pretty sure the solar plexus chakra is connected to Leo. So definitely you could be a Leo. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of yellow in this card as well. The peacock card, right? The eyes are yellow. The feathers or whatever those are called on top of its head, those are also yellow. So definitely you're someone who is very confident, very authentic, and strangers immediately pick up on this. Okay, whenever they see you, maybe you're out in public, maybe you're out somewhere, maybe you're traveling somewhere where you're seen by people, and you come off as very confident and very authentic. So definitely that's the first thing that draws people to you, is your authenticity, your kindness, and your confidence. People may have even seen you be kind to someone else, like, I don't know, offering your food or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, they may have seen you do that, but they definitely pick up this confident energy from you, this strong aura from you. Because when I look at your cards overall, it does definitely give a energy of power, confidence, and you're a powerful person. Okay, that's the vibe you give off to strangers, and that is very attractive. Now, since we're talking about power, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess, the Empress. I mean, all of these cards are like of powerful figures. All of them are powerful in different ways, okay? So the Queen of Swords could be powerful in her words, in her demeanor, while the High Priestess could be powerful in her intuition, her knowing, her knowledge. The Empress is powerful in her love. So you guys have like the overall, you guys have the best of all sides, basically, okay? You are you're very blunt as well. You could be very blunt if you wanted to be. But also, one thing I'm seeing here in your middle section of your spread is that you're not going to give up whatsoever. Okay? When you have a goal set, when you know when you decide to take a direction, you're gonna get to the end of that road. Okay? You're gonna make it for sure, with the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay? This is an energy of someone who's very determined, who is very hardworking, who is very focused as well. Okay, so people could have seen you, strangers could have seen you, maybe studying in a library. Okay, you seem very focused on your goals. You seem very focused uh, on your desires. Okay, achieving your goals, achieving your desires. that sort of thing. And people also can sometimes feel that maybe you're carrying a lot of burdens. Okay, so you have the Ten of Wands here is struggling with the wands, but ultimately he's making it. Okay, he is going to make it to his goal. So that's the energy you give off, and that is very attractive to people. You seem like someone who is very driven, who is very confident, who is sitting powerfully on their throne, who knows their worth, and that is just super attractive. That is super attractive to people, to strangers. So definitely these strangers could be from your work area, from your school or college or whatever, but they can they can see that you are very focused and you're going to make it, basically. Now with the High Priestess and the Empress, this just gives me an energy of effortless beauty, effortless success. So you definitely could be very graceful in the way you do things. Okay, the swords, this Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, uh, gives an energy of force, but you also know when to take a step back. You also know when to relax and allow things to flow. So this is like a very balanced energy here. So strangers could have seen you in both these situations, where in one situation you're very focused, you're very driven, you're very motivated, and while in the other one, you're very soft, you're very chilled, right? You're chilling and you're relaxing and you're enjoying your life. So there's a very great balance here, and it's very attractive, right? The whole reading is about what strangers find attractive about you. So everything that I'm describing right now is what people find attractive about you, is what strangers find attractive about you. So again, you could be someone who believes in magic, who believes in miracles, because of the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess here. Okay, you're very good at manifesting things into your life. You're very good at materializing things, because you also know how to do the inner work and you also know how to do the outer work. The top line says that you know how to do the outer work, right? With the physical action, physical effort, and all of the things. And within the bottom line here, the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Seven of Cups, you also know how to do the inner work. You also know how to emotionally stabilize yourself. You also know how to love yourself, okay? So definitely you come off as very driven, confident, hardworking. You come off as someone who is blunt, who knows their power, and who isn't afraid to cut people off. And you also, at the same time, you also come off as very intuitive, very knowledgeable, very intelligent, and very calm, serene, kind, peaceful, and a little bit of daydreamy. Okay, you could be a Pisces, but you have managed to ground yourself. You could have a little bit of earth and water in your energy, in your chart. I'm not, guys, I'm not good with zodiac signs, by the way, so forgive me if I do say something wrong here. And a lot of air. I forgot to say that. But again, I can be wrong. Anyways, okay. So now I'm getting some energy of people who kind of know you but are still strangers. So these could be, I don't know, acquaintances or people who have heard things about you. So one thing they find attractive is that you have been through a lot, and that has taught you a lot. Okay, how do I put this? So there could have been like a breakup or some kind of heartbreak that you had to walk away from and then regain your power from. I hope that makes sense. But yes, there could have been something heartbreaking that happened in your life, and you had to go away, you had to move away, you had to cut things off and start anew, basically have a new beginning, and then, yeah, get in your power once again. So people definitely get this vibe from you that you have been through some things and that you have recovered, or you are recovering from a lot of things. Also, I'm getting one thing is that people definitely see you as a leader, okay? As a good leader because of the King of Cups and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents authority and leadership, while the King of Cups represents serenity, emotional stability, and emotional intelligence. So, definitely, you are someone who knows how to lead people the right way. You're not out here bossing people around. You're not out here telling people what to do, telling people in a very, you're not egotistical basically, okay? You're a good leader, you're a wise leader, and definitely someone who is very respectable. And people, strangers get this vibe from you, man, or woman. People, strangers get this vibe from you, definitely. They can just instantly pick it up. It's like anytime they see you, they know that you are someone who is respectable, who they need to respect. You're not afraid to cut people off. You're not afraid to defend yourself, and you're not afraid to stand up for yourself. That is very freaking attractive. All right, so with the Empress, I'm also seeing that strangers find you very physically appealing. And I want to ask you guys if you guys would like a reading on what is physically appealing about you to other people or to strangers. I have done a similar reading, but that was, I think, one of my first videos. So maybe I could improve a little bit, okay, on that reading. Maybe I have learned some things. I don't know. But yeah, let me know if you guys would like that. Okay, so with the Empress and the High Priestess, like I said, people do find you physically appealing a lot. And with the High Priestess, maybe you could be a little bit of a nerd, but an attractive nerd, okay? Or you could be someone who is spiritual. So you could have, I don't know, like crystals, jewelry, and stuff. You may like to accessorize a lot, which is very appealing to strangers. But yes, overall, you're very physically appealing to strangers, is what I'm seeing here. And the Three of Swords could also mean that you come off as a little bit of a heartbreaker, maybe, okay? Now, this does not have to be true. Keep in mind, this does not have to be true. This is how people perceive you. This is not how you truly are, okay? But yes, you could come out as a little bit of a heartbreaker. And it's very hard to get your attention. And if they get your attention, then it is hard to keep it, basically, with the Eight of Cups. You may just walk away. That's the energy I'm getting. If they don't match your energy, if they don't match your level, you're not gonna stay there and keep, I don't know. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but you just know your power. You just know your worth. And if people are just being not so good to you, then you're not gonna stay there. That's what I want to say. All right, pile number one. I think that is all I'm getting for you. Oh, there's one more thing. You could be good at sports. You could like playing sports. You could like doing physically, um, you could like doing physical things like exercise, play sports, etc., etc. So, yeah, that's one more thing that is very attractive about you to strangers. And yeah, you radiate this regal vibe, this powerful vibe, and someone who is very respectable, and strangers pick it up on it like in a snap, okay? So definitely hella attractive. You're hella attractive, pile number one, and I hope this resonated with you. I hope this provided you guys with some positivity, some confidence. I don't think you need any confidence because the first cards literally said you're very confident. But yeah, I hope this provided you guys with some even more confidence. And if it did, then please hit the like button. Share this video with someone who you think it might resonate with. And I will see you in the next reading. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, bye bye. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you guys have chosen the second image, then you're in the right place. Now, let's get into it immediately. So, let's start with the bottom part of your spread with the pocket animal spirit cards. You guys have the whale and the octopus. So, the whale says desire to delve deeper, profound peace, and ancient wisdom. When the card is in balance, it says calm, steady, and deeply compassionate. Okay? And the octopus here says reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. Okay? When this card is in balance, interested, engaged, and intelligent. Okay, pile number 2. So, if you guys have not noticed, okay, you guys got 2 devils, death, strength, temperance, wheel of fortune, a lot of major arcana. Okay, so first things first, pile number 2. What I'm seeing strangers find attractive about you is that there's a very polarizing energy in your aura, or in your, even in your appearance. Okay, you could come out as a very innocent person, you could look like a very innocent person, a very sweet person, but your clothing style could be very dark, something very opposite. Okay, you see how this whale card says ancient wisdom, and then the octopus says lacking boundaries and direction. So there's something very polarizing about you, pile number 2. There's something very opposite. And this could be seen here as well with the devil and the temperance as well. Like, isn't that like the opposite energy? The devil is overindulgence, addiction, and the temperance is balance and healing. So that's like very, very polarizing energy here. Let's start off with the devil here. You guys got the devil twice. And what I'm feeling here is that you could be a workaholic because of the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles just beside the devil. But again, this is very confusing energy. Why is there a temperance then? Why is there temperance here? So there could be two things here. Okay, either you come off as a workaholic person, you come off as a very serious, very focused person, and the other half of you could come off as very calm, and the devil energy are the vampires and the negative people that are attracted to you, that are there to take this energy from you. Okay, so take what resonates here, guys. This is very polarizing energy. But yes, to speak of what is attractive about you to strangers, one thing is that your work ethic, your focus, and your wisdom, that is attractive to people. But what could also be attractive about you is that maybe you come off as a little naive to some people, and that is also very attractive to people. Okay, now some people could, with this temperance energy come to help you, and some people with this devil energy could come to take from you. Okay, so another thing is that you could be very financially stable here, or you could be working towards becoming financially stable. So that is also very attractive to people. They could have seen you working, they could have seen you, I don't know, just doing your job, talking to someone on the phone about business. So that is very attractive. But let's say the both the things, like the work, being workaholic, and maybe you're attracting vampires, that thing doesn't resonate. Then what is definitely sure for all of you guys is that you are physically very, very attractive. Okay, you are the definition of temptation. Okay, with the two devils, strangers find you physically very beautiful, they find you very physically tempting. And with the strength card here, you could also work out. Another energy that people get from you is that you're destined for greatness. Okay, with the wheel of fortune, the temperance, the death, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, you're a natural hard worker, you're a natural you're naturally wise, and you love change. Okay, you may change a lot, you change your style a lot, hair a lot, physical looks a lot, or you could change your jobs, your hobbies a lot. Change is constant in your life, okay? And people can realize that you're destined to do a lot of things. You're destined to be someone very successful, be someone very well known, and they pick up this energy from you. Strangers pick up this energy from you. With the Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords here, I know that Two of Wands doesn't really signify indecision, but I am sometimes getting that be you could get stuck in two different paths. Basically, you don't know which path to take, and sometimes you get very exhausted while thinking of it. Okay? You could have multiple hobbies, multiple passions, and sometimes you overwork yourself, and then the Ten of Swords happen. Okay? So I am also getting, I don't know why, but if the workaholic energy is resonating with you, then I'm getting this temperance as a very as an advice for you guys, okay? Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to take out some clarifier cards for the devil here, okay? Let's see what we get. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Okay, so we have the Emperor. All right, you could come off as intimidating, pile number one. Or two, pile number two, sorry. Pile number two, you could come off as very intimidating person because, well, first of all, you're physically very attractive. Second of all, you are a very powerful person because of all this intense energy that you have, with this confidence that you have. You could be a no nonsense person as well. Okay, you could have a RBF, or you could just be very focused on your goals that you don't even notice other people, that you don't even notice if someone's trying to get your attention. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune and Death, I'm seeing that when a stranger sees you once, you're not the same if they see you again. Basically, they'll have to, it's like every time they see you or they meet you, you're like a different person. Okay, there's a lot of change here, there's a lot of movement in this spread. There's barely any stagnation. The only stagnation that I'm seeing here is when you overwork yourself. Otherwise, you're a very go go go, very passionate person, a very fiery person. Two devils, like that's crazy. But yes, to strangers, what is attractive is this focused energy of yours. Okay, this workaholic. I shouldn't be saying this, but that's what's coming. Strangers find your workaholic behavior attractive. Okay, now this could be this is definitely toxic. This is not good for you, the workaholic and overworking yourself. But yes, this is attractive to people, and people love the way you constantly change. People love the way how you're so innovative, and mainly here you are very physically attractive, very physically attractive with the devil, the two devils. Now, another thing I am seeing here, now this could be people who know you a little bit, but with the strength below the devil and the emperor clarifying the other devil, I am seeing that you have also overcome a lot. You have faced your demons, okay? You have faced the devil himself, maybe, I don't know. But yes, you have faced a lot of your fears. You have faced a lot of your fears. Wait, did I say fears? You have faced a lot of your demons, basically, and you have come out victorious, okay? The emperor and the strength. So you have fought a lot. You are very wise, and you have come out victorious. You have defeated your demons. You know what shadow work is like. Okay, you have done your shadow work, you have done your healing, you have gone in the depths of your soul. You have explored yourself, you know yourself with the temperance. And that is very attractive, that is very intimidating. And this could be felt by people subconsciously, And maybe you have heard something like, I don't know why I'm so drawn to you, but I just am. Okay? You could have that, what do they say, je ne sais quoi? Or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. People could have told you this. Okay? But yes, you have overcome a lot and you've come out stronger. Okay, this is now getting very clear, right? You have done the shadow work, you have worked on yourself, you have changed, you have healed yourself, and you're now on the path of destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, now it's making a lot more sense. Definitely, you have seen some things, pile number two, and you have come victorious. You fought hard for yourself, and you are on your path to living the best life, your dream life. And people notice this. People can see this. People can see how hardworking, how patient, how wise, how strong, how authoritative, how passionate, and just amazing you are, pile number two. I really apologize if the starting of this reading was very confusing to you guys, because it was confusing for me too. Like, look how polarizing the energies are. Even in the first two cards, like one speaks of ancient wisdom and the other speaks of lacking boundaries and direction. Like, what? I hope this reading resonated with you. It was very confusing in the start, but now I think it's very clear. With the Two of Wands, I also see, I love how this guy is stepping up onto something. So I think you have found your path now, basically. Okay, in the past you were very exhausted with this Ten of Swords. You were not in a good position, but now you're stepping up. You have found your direction, and you're becoming even more attractive. Okay, the devil, two devils, strength, temperance, all of these cards also hint a lot of beauty. Okay, these cards speak of a very tempting, very, just a very extremely beautiful person. Okay, physically and inwardly. I don't know how strangers are gonna pick up on this, but they certainly do. This is what strangers find attractive about you. Okay, pile number two. To sum up your reading here, what I am seeing here is that with the devil, two devils, the emperor, the strength, you are not someone to be messed with. Okay, you are someone who is very powerful, who is very strong, and who can easily cut down anyone else. Okay, who can easily destroy someone else if they wanted to. You're very powerful, you're very strong, and you come off as very intimidating, which people find it very attractive. Okay, yes, the devil is very tempting, very attractive, but the devil can also be very intimidating, very scary a little bit. I'm not saying you're physically scary, but you come off as very intimidating. You're physically very beautiful, okay? The temperance and the devil are both very attractive cards. What strangers also find attractive about you is your hardworking nature. You could be focused on your money, you could be focused on your goals, your physical, material position. You could be moving towards higher and higher levels in your job, in your business, in your financial status. Okay, you're upgrading your financial status. That's what I want to say. With death, you've been through a lot, you have changed a lot. Okay, you're not the same person anymore, and you're also very creative, and you're also very innovative. With the temperance and the wheel of fortune, people can see that you now know where you want to go. Okay, now you know what path you're on, what road do you want to walk on. People can see this, and people know that you are wise and you are meant for greatness. You're very intelligent with this octopus and whale card. People, strangers can also see that. All right, pile number two. This was very confusing. I wouldn't even call it a little confusing. It was very confusing, and I hope you stuck around till the end. I hope you didn't just click off in the middle. And yeah, thank you for watching pile number two. I hope this resonated. If it did, then please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you in the next reading. Peace. All right, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you guys have chosen the third image, then this is your reading. Welcome. We're gonna dive straight into it. Pile number 3. I know you don't like waiting, pile number 3. And like always, your message is again very clear. It's like I don't think you guys like watching a longer readings, because this same energy came out in the last reading's third pile. So not the same energy, but the same vibe. Okay, it's very clear. Get to the point, and yeah. So we're gonna get to the point. Okay, what do strangers find attractive about you, pile number 3? So let's start off at the bottom of your spread with the pocket animal cards. So the first one we have is the earthworm, and then we have the raccoon. Okay, so the earthworm says shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. Okay, when the card is in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. All right, when out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive. You know, I didn't read the out of balance meaning for other piles, but I just felt like reading them for you guys. I don't know why. Maybe there's a message for you there. So the raccoon says talented, shadowy, in hiding. Okay, so when in balance, generous friend and exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive and starving artist. All right, pile number 3. So what I see from these two cards is that you may not like talking to people a lot. You may be very shy, very introverted, pile number 3. The rest of your spread kind of affirms that message, okay? Because look at this. You guys have the King of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and then the Empress. Okay, so the middle section of your spread here says that you are someone very, very attractive, first of all, okay, with the King of Wands and the Empress. Someone who is very physically attractive, but someone who also comes off a bit standoffish, very closed off, and very intimidating. Okay? And keep in mind, everything I say here is attractive to strangers. So if I forget to say that, please take the message in that way. I'm not saying that this is bad. Okay? This closed off energy, this secretive energy kind of you have, is attractive to people. And you could be someone who is very family oriented, pile number 3, because there's the 10 of cups here on the left hand side of your spread, and also the Empress and the Emperor are like counterparts. So definitely you could have a counterpart. You could be married, you could be in a very stable relationship, or you could want that. So you're not out here just playing around, you're not just out here dating everyone you see. Okay, you're very careful with who you're being with. Okay, who you're talking to, who you're interacting with, who you're collaborating with. You're very careful about that. So this is very attractive to people because it's not so easy to get into your closest circle. It's not so easy to know you fully, which is very attractive to people. Okay, which is very that's what draws people to you, is this mystery. Okay, they don't know what type of person you are. They don't know they don't know anything about you, basically. Okay, you come off as a very authoritative person, you come off as a very strong person, a very successful person, and a little bit of intimidation is present here. People do feel a little intimidated by you, but they can also tell that you may have a partner, because you're not just looking around for, you're not just admiring everyone you see. Okay, this gives me a very loyal person energy. Okay, that is, you're loyal to your partner, you're loyal to your close family, your friends, you're loyal to those people. So let's say if somebody comes up to you and asks for your number, you're not just gonna give it to them. Okay, you're gonna tell them, okay, I have a partner, or I don't want to interact with you, whatever it is. And you could be very blunt with the Queen of Swords. Okay, overall energy I'm seeing here is that someone who is a little closed off, introverted. You may not like talking to people a lot. You may not like interacting with everybody. In your own circle, you may be very charismatic. Okay, you could be very expressive, but that's only with a select few people. And why is this attractive? Because people want to know. Okay, strangers want to know you deeply. With the moon card here, strangers want to know your secret side. Okay, strangers want to know your emotional, more hidden and more deeper parts of you, basically. And they want to explore your energy. They want to see what why am I so drawn to this person. They're super drawn to you, but they don't know why. Okay, this mystery that surrounds you is what draws them. Very mysterious person, very secretive as well, very intimidating, very powerful, and loyal. Okay, you definitely could have a partner, a counterpart. And you're definitely family oriented with the 10 of cups. Okay, people could see you with your partner a lot, with your family a lot, and that's what's attractive about you, your family. The people you work with are also very, that's what also draws people in. Okay, the people you work with may be very successful people, maybe very influential people, or you could have like I said again, you could have a very small circle and people just don't know how to get in that smaller circle of yours. They want to know you, pile number 3. They want to know you so bad, but there's just they don't know how. They don't know how. You're just so closed off. You're like, don't come forward, man. Unless I tell you to. Okay, you're the emperor. Unless I order you to. People also get this very wise and very knowledgeable energy from you with the emperor, the empress, and the moon. Yeah, you come off as a very powerful person, a very wise person, a very knowledgeable person, and you also could be in a leader position somewhere in your job, somewhere in your community. You could be very successful. You could know a lot of powerful people, a lot of influential people in your community, and that's also very attractive about you. And you're very protective over the people you love. Okay, with the Queen of Swords and the Emperor and the Nine of Wands, you're very protective. You're very again, this secretive energy is coming up. Mystery. There's a lot of mystery that surrounds you. Nobody really knows you. Nobody really. Uh, you're a mysterious person, pile number 3. Okay, and that is very very attractive. And also with the Devil and the King of Wands, the Empress, you're also very physically attractive as well. All right, very physically attractive. The second pile got the Devil as well, and they had this intimidating energy a little bit as well. But in your pile, it's much more clear. Okay, pile number two blew my mind. Okay, it was so confusing. With the Nine of Cups, you seem very happy with yourself as well. Okay, you don't need outside validation. You don't need outside attention a lot to feel good. Basically, you're independent and you know your self-worth. You know yourself. Period. Wow, that is amazing. Pile number 3. You're very attractive. People want to get into your strangers want to get into your close circle. They want to know you deeply and they find you very physically attractive, but they also find you very physically, not just physically, they find you intimidating overall. And you could definitely have a partner that is very powerful just like you, and you're very family oriented. That's what people love about you. You're very family oriented. You know how to set boundaries with people. You know how to cut people off. You know how to cut toxicity out of your life with the Queen of Swords right above the Devil. You know how to cut off all the bad habits, cut off all the negative people in your life, just the toxicity in your life. You know how to get rid of it. And yeah, people want to know you deeply. Okay, they're very jealous of those people, those few people that know you deeply. All right, pile number 3. I hope this resonated, and Like always, pile number 3, your message was pretty clear. Your reading was also very short. Shorter compared to the other 2 piles, but yeah. That was it, pile number 3. I hope this resonated, and if it did, then please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in my next reading. Bye.